Hello. Now today we're going to go over learning target 10.2 for radical expressions, and that says that I can add, subtract, and multiply radical expressions. So let's start off with the first one. And let's backtrack. If you didn't see the first video on how to simplify radical expressions, I suggest that you watch that video because that will help you understand more about how to simplify radical expressions, then take that and do it to this. So if you didn't see that, I suggest that you see that. But if you watched that video already, let's get into this. The first problem we have is 8 times the square root of 2 plus 3 times the square root of 2. That equals 11 times the square root of 2. Being that both have the square root of 2, you're just going to add the numbers on the outside, keeping the number inside the square root the same, giving you 11 squared, the square root of, times the square root of 2. With this one, you have 2 times the square root of 45 plus 4 times the square root of 20. With this one, we're going to break down the factors like we did in the first video to how to simplify. We're going to take 2, and when that gives us the factors of 45 are 3 times 3 times 5, and the factors of 20 are 2 times 2 times 5. So with this, we're going to take it, and we're going to take 1, 3. We're going to take 1, 3 out. Well, hold on. Oops. I'm going to take 1, 3 out. I'm going to take 1, 2 out. So for this one, it's going to take 3 times 2 is 6, and 4 times 2 5s in the square root. So being that they both have 5s, it's going to be just really simple, and we just add the numbers on the outside, which gives us 14 times the square root of 5. Let's do this last one here. We have 3 minus the square root of 5 squared. All of it squared. So if you've taken like pre-algebra and the beginning of algebra 1, you know that there's opposites. There's opposites for each method of solving something. There's always an opposite. So like for addition, there's going to be subtraction. For multiplication, there's going to be division. And then, for this one, have this problem and it's squared. Basically, you're getting rid of the square root, but yet, whatever you do to one side, you have to do the other, so you square this, which is going to get rid of the square root entirely, but you still have to square this part right here. So that's going to give you 9 minus 5. You might think, oh, so we're going to basically times 5 times 5? No. Basically, just squaring a square root is just getting rid of the symbol. It's not adding anything. It's not timesing the number inside by itself. It's just getting rid of the square root. So basically, this is what we're going to do. So basically, the square root. If you didn't see the first video, I suggest that you see the first video on how to simplify radical expressions. And the next video that I'm going to do is how to solve radical expressions. So that video is going to take a little bit longer. But I hope that you understand now how to add, subtract, and multiply radical expressions. And with a little practice, I think that you could do very well. And go ahead and come back for the next video, which there should be a link to at the About section here on YouTube. Thank you for watching.